Ooh, this is Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line Radio, Bully Rants, all that good stuff. These are Bully Rants. Guess I'm in a silly mood, but this one is, pretty much dog men versus businessmen. You know, bottom line, I think this is one of the biggest problems that we have. You have some people in this thing that are strictly like perfectionists trying to create, the perfect dog. Some people say, oh, there's no perfect dog. It's never going to be a perfect dog if you don't try to make it. But, and then you have people who they tell you flat out, I wouldn't deal with dogs if I wasn't getting paid for it. So you have that, you have that difference in mindset. And that is a huge difference in our community, and I guess in the world, period. I look at the real dog men, and it's plenty of them that I look up to, and I love the way they do things. They're artists, and they always tell y'all about artists. Artists are crazy, Artists want to do a million things that most people say will never make sense. But to them it makes sense, and they're creating, they're doing their art thing, and it's a beautiful thing. That the whole process of making something better is a beautiful thing, And then you have a businessman, and it's nothing about quality. It's all about, let me make something that I can buy, or make something that, not that I can buy, that you can buy, that I can sell. And I don't care if you take it home and it's trash at the end of the day, as long as I got my check. Whereas you talk to a real dog man, and a real dog man takes a very, very, super amount of pride in where their dogs go, how they'll be treated, how long they'll live, how good that life will be, how happy the people will be with the quality that they're put out there. This is just a huge difference. It's the huge difference overall that we see. Pretty much that's why over the years I've stopped a lot of arguments with a lot of people, because I realized that in our minds and in our mindsets, we're talking about two totally different things here. I'm talking about trying to make the best dog that, will be remembered for 20, 30 years just for how nice the dog was. And these people are talking about how much money they made off of the dog and all of that other nonsense. Those two elements is just basically that sums up the divide, and that's been sort of the whole mantra of these original rants that I'm doing right here. And they'll get better. We have other topics, but when it comes down to it, is you have to understand when you're searching for a dog, if you're dealing with an artist, a true dog man, it can be difficult at times, because minds are everywhere else besides, just taking care of business, and sometimes that becomes a problem. But when you're dealing with straight businessmen, you can never guarantee the quality of dog you're going to get, And some people are like, oh, it's in between. Honestly, in this art form, once business gets introduced, you can't say that you're trying to excel at the highest level because this is your business. No, you start compromising a lot of times because you're trying to sell something. And that's not 100%, but that's the way most people are. They change their divisions, they change the studs they want to use, they change how things should be done because they're looking for a sale. Whereas the artist is like, pretty much, F it, I'm going to do what I know is right, and I'm going to create my vision, and if you like it, fine, you might want to get one. If not, I don't care, I'll keep them all. And that's just the biggest difference, that was just a question that I got asked. What's the difference between when I talk businessman and I talk dog man? A dog man is all about them dogs, man. A dog man is about creating that legacy and want their dogs to be known for the next 100 years. A businessman is just trying to sell you what he can sell you today. And we'll leave it at that. I'll catch y'all on the next ones. Got some good topics coming up. Once again, if you're trying to catch up with me, I've got a ton of things coming up. As y'all know, stuff gets limited with me fast, so hit me up, American_Bully1, and that is my Instagram. On Facebook, you can do Terrell Quincy Terrell, or the easier one right now is Hall of Fame Bullies, and just inbox me and I'll get right back with you. Alright, peace.